has marked a milestone in India's journey towards technological self-reliance in defense. The Defense Ministry has said that on Wednesday. The May 7th strike showcased India's ability to hit Pakistani terrorist targets with very precise targeting without crossing the border. In fact, the Defense Ministry has said Indian systems jammed and also bypassed Chinese origin Pakistani air defenses in just 23 minutes, highlighting a major leap in electronic warfare and indigenous capabilities too. Now, debris of Turkish drones and Chinese origin PL-15 missiles were recovered, showing India's edge in neutralizing hostile tech. Long-range rockets, quadcopters and loitering munitions, also known as kamikaze drones, were used to hit enemy radar and air bases like that of Noor Khan and Rahim Yar Khan with surgical precision. The Indian Air Force's Integrated Air Command and Control System, or IACCS, provided the net-centric coordination that ensured seamless synergy across Army, Navy and Air Force assets. Crucially, India suffered no asset loss despite Pakistan's failed retaliatory attempts on May 8 to May 10th. The ministry called it a quote-unquote calibrated response to asymmetric warfare after the April's Pahalgam terrorist attack on civilians, emphasizing that Sindoor was not just tactical success but a strategic message built on Indian-made tech. Defense expert, retired Major General Ashwini Sivach is also joining us on the broadcast to discuss this further. Sir, indeed, keeping aside how they have been claiming victory of a war which never even began at the first place, India was the actual winner if we are calling it a war.
Absolutely. Shakshi, no doubt about it. 3-4 achievements stands out. One is that our integrated air defense command system, the multi-layered air defense system which we have developed for ourselves, and we learned a lesson from Israel-Hamas war that it contained S-400 Akash missile, then Barak 8 missile taken from Israel, then our own Ju-23M barrel Shilka, then L-70, and the anti-drone system. It's a multi-layered air defense system where you can't really penetrate, and that's what it stood. Whenever the Pakistani retaliation was there, it wasn't successful. But when we hit Pakistani 11 frontline air bases, our missiles, rockets, as well as our loitering ammunition was very successful in completely destroying certain airfields or partially destroying few of them, whether it is Kardu, whether it is Sargoda, whether it is Noor Khan, Jakubabad. The Pakistani complete air defense system was jammed for 23 minutes and they never came to know what exactly happened. Now, this is the first time such a major operation has been done without crossing a border area. And now you can see it that there are also rumors that there is Kirana Hill, which is very close to Sargoda, about 20 kilometers. Some radiation is also taking place, wherein India is not involved in that. But all said and done, one thing is very clear, that Pakistani was totally exposed. India air defense system stood, and we could manage to jam Pakistani air defense system and manage to destroy partially or to quite a bit extent the Pakistani air bases, which are very, very crucial for them. In fact, it will take about 3 to 4 months to for them to become a fully operational again.
Absolutely. Major General, also, it's extremely important for India to also realize that this was a new kind of warfare. We have entered a new era. This time around, we have looked at a lot of drones. We have looked at a lot of, UAVs. And this time, it's time for India to also realize its own indigenous capabilities because, so far, all the indigenous weapons that we have used in this particular, tense situations, they have impressed us only.
You're very correct. Sakshi, one thing is very clear that India used to be early importing about 70 to 80% weapon system from abroad and mainly from Russia and other Western countries. Now we have started manufacturing a majority of defense equipment ourselves, and we are now in the process of, in fact, exporting almost about 20 to 30% of our defense equipment. Now the indigenous produced Akash stood the test of the time. Also, certain drones which were done, the drones were basically able to go inside Pakistan and create a damage. we also developed anti-drone strategy wherein the Pakistani drones were neutralized by kinetic and non-kinetic means. And another very important thing is that our old guns like L-70 and Shilka, indigenously we modified them and they were very, very effective against kamikaze drones of Pakistan. So the point is no doubt about this, that in this recent 4 to 5 days of conflict with Pakistan, we have now come victorious. We have now able to make sure that our indigenous equipment and the equipment which we have imported, that there is a synergy to that extent. And third thing is that as we keep on progressing now, we will start manufacturing majority of our weapon system, including air defense system in country itself. And this is a game changer. What has proved this time is that it was basically beyond the expectation of Indians also, that the way our air defense system, where 40 to 50% is indigenous, stood the test of the time, and it almost became impregnable. No missile or rocket could actually penetrate through that. Whereas when we hit Pakistanis, we hit them hard and we were very, very successful and we jammed it. Even the jamming system which was utilized by India was totally indigenous. So no doubt about it, this conflict of 4 to 5 days have one thing very important, that our indigenous equipment produced by our own country has stood the test of the time. And in future, we will find it more indigenous equipment being manufactured in India itself.
Absolutely. Major General, one more quick question I wanted to ask you, since you have spoken about how the Indian system actually jammed and bypassed the Chinese origin Pakistani air defenses. Not in hours, sir, just 23 minutes, also highlighting a major leap in the electronic warfare and of course, like we have mentioned before, the indigenous capabilities. But irrespective of what the neighbors have been claiming, the quote-unquote so-called victory in this war, which never even began, like I've said earlier, and apart from that, the different world leaders have been claiming of having mediated in having achieved a ceasefire between India and Pakistan. What we have also seen this time around is a very clear stance coming in from India, not naming any other country, but telling that you know, this was a direct conversation that we had with our neighbors and it was an understanding. It was not even a ceasefire. Operation Sindoor is still going on.
Absolutely. Two, three things stands very clear. Yes, very rightly you said. One is that it is Pakistan which requested for a ceasefire. The DGMO Pakistan spoken to our own DGMO, and he not only once, he requested twice, and then only his request was accepted, and we have only put a pause to Operation Sindoor. It is still on in case we find Pakistani violating it or they are trying to send some terrorists. We will again respond in a very, very robust manner. The second issue is that there was no mediation from any side. What Donald Trump has said, it may be for his domestic consumption, but as far as the ground reality concerned, it was between India and Pakistan, and the Pakistani DGMO requested our DGMO, and that's how this ceasefire temporarily has come in. The second thing is, as far as Indus Water Treaty is concerned, it is still held in abeyance, and Pakistan is trying now and requesting that they are ready to look into certain requests which were made by India early, which Pakistanis were not interested in looking after. In fact, India has now made it very clear that we are not going to accept Indus Water Treaty in this form. We are going to renegotiate. I am sure Pakistan is now on the receiving end, because come June, you will find it, there will be a shortage of water in especially in Punjab province of Pakistan. Having said so, what one can say with certainty, that we came victorious in these 4 to 5 days of conflict. Second thing, what stand is the Pakistani, the basically equipment which they have taken from China, whether it is their air defense system HQ-9 and HQ-16 has failed to perform. In fact, their air defense system was so one can say vulnerable that our all missile could go through it. And also the PL-15, the surface to air missile which has been given by Chinese, were not that effective. In fact, few of these missiles have fallen down in Indian territory and they are available to us for doing the reverse engineering. So the point is that as far as this conflict was concerned, we completely exposed Pakistan. Pakistan air defense system, and also the Chinese equipment which they have imported. So it now very clear in the world that the the items which are produced in India are world class, and we have a capability and capacity of producing majority of our defense equipment ourselves.
Absolutely. Major General, one last quick question to you. How exactly India should be strategizing and mapping the way forward, specifically in terms of the relations with our neighbors? What are the things that we also need to work on?
See, first of all, one thing is very clear uh, that you cannot have faith in Pakistan that it has changed, because its policy of bleeding India with thousand cuts will still remain. And you will find that the Pakistan will try to push the terrorists. There are about 400 to 500 Lashkar-e-Toba, Jaise Mohammed terrorists sitting on a launch pad. It will try its best to push in this summer. That for considering that, we have to very alert on our counter-infiltration grade on line of control and in international border. Also, our counter-terrorism grade in the hinterland has to be also become very strong. We should go after the overground worker and sleeper cell. That is a very important thing. We have realized it, that they are still functioning. Then third thing is that we have to also go that some radicalization is still taking place in South Kashmir as to how certain militants are still being produced within the country, how they are taking arms. That point has to also seen. Madrasas and also mosque has to be taken care of as to why this radicalization is still taking place. Another very important thing is
Right.
they're now having learned a lesson that manufacturing our own items are far better than importing, because one, you will not able to get them at a crucial time, and especially the having seen how US has behaved during this 4 to 5 days. Even US equipment, if we are taking it, there will be always a doubt. So
Right.
focus will shift from importing to indigenous. I think that's a very important thing which we have learned. And also we have now realized it, that if we have to make sure the Pakistani has to be taught lesson,
Right.
then you have to be alert and also depend more on indigenous than import items.